They got 2 pool. Even tầm muối. Oh, reset day. Exchange អត់ទាន់បាន
お主の頼みとあらば。
ザオちゃんの価値ちゃんと見極めてね。はいはい、お手伝いしてあげるよ。
わたいなたえなたへなへなた
Oh, it's 1000 polychrome. Special reward dedicated to all browsing newer to certain level 4. New Year report. Thank you for another year of companionship. May our story never end and our step never falter as we continue walking side by side in the year ahead. 2025 an extraordinary welcoming you. It's just a New Year's letter. Hello, Westman. Good afternoon, em à. Lọc gì bà Clay. Ban đọc bỏ ra hai dương nhung tuyệt. Ban cái free mà pon polychrome oi nữa. Pon polychrome bột shop reset. Vuva pool ban có một cái free đọc pool. Rồi tòa cái free đọc pool free mà pon chrome này chẳng vẫn pool ban. À pool không học luôn ai pool ban. Đập bỏ luôn môi từ vĩnh ở đôi ca mà giả bù. Bà nó còn bái especially dương ban ở standard khởi chẳng về guarantee từ vĩnh. It's not that bad.
Ambi, number 05.
Upgrade basic attack. Enemy are continuously pulled in. The TP. During additional ability, voltage surge all support member after shell damage against enemy mark. Increase 34%. Lại việc đó thì tích nha. 42. 46 mà đó bị mỗi 20 à. Yeah. W engine or new character. So S-Man à? Oh, engine nhâm miền này.
Number 05.
Or you? Không vay endgame pull out bán to cái free bán chưa hay. So myself, I don't know. Up to you. But ban Astra là trong quảng lên up to pay và function của bạn. Đang design mà trên design dùng assignment support. BPT có pull Alice. Ôi pull standard. Above all agent năng miên tại Ellen and San bị tiêu lọ trình kế. Cho bẩn đi hả? Bẩn đi. Mày ở sao ở rồi. Not even an A. Sao ta B không? Tên nhà này ai chào buồn ắt sơ tế mà dạng AP là ọt meta. Sao mà AP meta?
この番学
お手伝いしてあげるよ。
Nhưng tuy nhiên Paul commission mùi độ commission anh ban ạ 11 bảo năng cái thả đôi tả mana tổ đài nè 11 ok clear out vào đây who did the commission Charge ដូចគ្នា high skill parry កើតញ៉ាត់លេង11នេះមានបានយូរទេ
この番学
ザオちゃんの勝ち。
cháu thật cả 30
お手伝いしてあげるよ。 残らず葬り去る。剣を我に従い天をかけよ。
nhưng mà lên đây năng miền Evelyn này 11 លើណានៅលេងទៀតបាថ្មីហ្នឹង benefit ពាក្យច្រើនបានទៅ Sandy Bernice ដែល character នៅអាចលេងបាន chào Max Core មួយទៀតតែប៉ុណ្ណឹងគ្រប់ហ៎ឡើងត្រូវការ up អីទៀតនៅ farm destroy ម្ដង
お主の頼みとは。
お手伝いしてあげるよ。ダオちゃんの価値ちゃんと見極めてね。
Member who's my cloud là thưa story món mình lên chứ đâu another her farm đi thay đo co mong ban ta set AP farm bay đề cái ai hết này cái trang ai pro anh main anomaly character mà đâu What's up? What are you guys talking about? Nothing much. I'm just a bit worried about my brother. Don't overthink it. I hope that's all. Alright, I made some osmanthus cake earlier to lift my mood. I'm not sure if it will suit your taste, but would you like to try some? As she speaks, she puts the osmanthus cake she has closer to you, her eye full of anticipation. Wait, what? Try mất chênh từ nhà đầu tiên rồi. It's dangerous. Impressive. Immersive storytelling.
Shunko が作った金木犀のケーキ、もちもちしてて最高だね。まあ普通のよりほんのちょっと甘いかな。
Này lại tiết tầm bạc mình thế. Nhưng miếng bắt mong đập pi chiên ở tầm màu stream đâu thì AP main ấy lợi trang ban Lucia thế rồi P3 trang
確かに。
そう？ごめん、次はもっと完璧な。
いや、これはこれで美味しいし。
本当？そういえば気になってたんだけど、それは私入門したての頃。
She like osmanthus cake, osmanthus pie.
そこで食べた金木犀のケーキがすっごく美味しかったから。でもなんでかわからないけど食べるたびにお腹が痛くなるか。だから自分で作ってみようって思ったの。二人ともここにいたんですね。
Dù chai nó khlang ngọt khlang à. Khlang trên cái lời nó. Mình là cái khlang đó đi. Rapture đi bé nhầm ban ta mà vậy để lời ọt Lucia.
戻ってきたの？はい。エヒ地区でまた何かあったと聞いて大急ぎで戻ってきたんです。とにかく修道院の方で変なものが現れたってもっぱら噂。すぐに確認しに。
Ọt khlang tế âm sầu W sầu Y all. Mi rịt này mà trời xong. Mi bàn hai chơi lính. Ọt mình ấy bạ lên nhung. Quả trong châu form bỏ so nó ai ban nhật tịch. Nó không form bỏ so nó vậy mít thang vay pi đong ấy là về cho plan cho cỏ máu slash bị khỏi dừng y tới lang tới lơ vẫn repeat chẳng tiết tới bạn là về lang lơ lên với just chu.
こ
Bờ pe pha mấy cho thôi ý.
あの白い花よね。どうして
Bạn đó là bạn như thế. Dạ.
それに気のせいかな。生命圏が花に反応してるような。
ああ、これはなんだかいい。
私も。だってこの花、あれと全く同じだもん。
長期兵でこんなことが起こってしまってはな。そうしたるイーシェンが直々に市長へ釈明せねばならぬのも当然。
Chọn change language to English bên.
楊春光、その中でもお主の兄がしでかしたことは一等。
陸老氏、兄はただ。
事実は事実、弁解は無用。そしてお主の道はもはや生命権を継いだ以上、その全てを背負う。
すまない。こちら。
あ、ごめん。紹介しなきゃよね。
陸公衆だ。お主のことは知っておる。この花のことならすでに弟子たちから聞いた。今のところ害を及ぼす兆候は見られんし、物理的に。
そんなことないわよ。この白い花、見覚えがあるもん。ラマニアンフォローの真相にもたくさんあったわ。近づくと侵食が和らぐような不思議な感覚もあって。
そうなのか。であれば念のため一掃しておくべきか。楊春光、お主に。
Just swing the sword and flower turn to ash.
この白い花にはきっと見た目以上の何かがあるの。
お主がそれほどまで疑うことを知らぬ楊春光がな。ここ。
そんなことないけど、ただ放っておいちゃいけない気が。
よかろう。明日の夕方、関係するものを適当館に集めさせる。
やった。
無論花の件だけではないぞ。お主の兄について情報をまとめ、雲岳さんの弟子全員に対してはい。分かっているならばよいか。自分が何者であるかを片時も。お主の存在があの子にとって良いものとな。
ごめんね、変な空気にしちゃって。陸路。
それで結局のところ、あの陸路
Lên voi JP hỏi tự kì vậy thầy vàng bạch dịp bạch vì AJP hỏi.
陸老氏は
Ôi bạn Shell An
フル株かな。
Elder of Yonquist Summit.
雲岳山の古株。こんなことを言うと無神経かも。
みんなが山を降りたあの時、老師は弟子たちの家族を。でもあの人がここまで来たっていうことは。そうまあ、もともとこのくらい。そうだ、金木犀のケーキこん切ったよ。じゃあまた明日ね。
To be fuel for the night. Season 2 Chapter 6. After the night rest, it's soon time for the meeting. Language English.
Since everyone's here, let's begin. The purpose of this meeting is to gather what we know, review the current situation, and discuss what to do with Ye Yun.
My apologies, everyone. It is a little inconvenient for me, so I'll have to join you like this. When I heard what happened with Shu Yin some time ago, I had planned to return to Phylum Heights immediately, but I received an urgent mission from the mayor. There's been an abnormal disturbance inside Hollow Zero, and as manpower was insufficient, Section 6 and I were sent to deal with it.
HSR end game ថ្មីហ្នឹងមិនស្រួលធ្វើឲ្យ path relation ហ្មង
I am unable
ដូចតែ
to leave at
remember
this time.
ដល់ path ថ្មីគេ shield mechanic ថ្មី path ថ្មីហ្នឹង
Mr. Liu has given me a rundown of the situation regarding the creator. The situation is dire, so I've also shared this information with the mayor. However, my information is likely not complete. As such, I would like each of you who was there to briefly recount what happened so we can make the most accurate judgment possible.
Long story short, that Miss Sarah from the Exaltists was behind a whole string of events. Her real goal was to awaken the creator. Meanwhile, Ye Shuyan's so-called partnership with Sarah was just a cover. What he really wanted was to destroy the creature before it could fully awaken. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. He overestimated himself, and in the end he was possessed by the creator's power.
Harmony never bad, just full harmony.
Thanks to Xiaoguang's assistance at a crucial moment, we were able to subdue the monster under the creator's control and awaken
It's harmony style. It's all thanks to Xiaoguang.
It's all thanks to Xiaoguang. Without her, we wouldn't have been able to suppress that monster or rescue Senior Ye.
Yet everything comes with a price. And that price. Xiaoguang, you used the power of the Qingming sword, didn't...
I'm sorry.
When you inherited the Qingming sword, I told you, unless it's a matter of life and death, you must never draw it from its case or tap into its power source.
But my brother's life was hanging by a thread, and my friends were in danger. Please, Shifu, tell me, what situation could possibly be more dire than that?
Xiaoguang, I'm not blaming you. It's just, more than saving others, I'd rather you learn to protect yourself. Let's leave it here for now. Anyone else have something to add?
Though we ultimately prevailed, Ye Shuyuan left on his own in the chaos. We have no information on his whereabouts.
I've also been informed of that. I'll see what I can do to locate him.
Harmony path ហ្នឹងក្រោយរកគេក៏មិនធម្មតា in story ក៏អត់ធម្មតាលេង story 3.8 ហ្នឹងដឹងហើយ ASO
Surely this can't be brushed aside with just a vague locate him, can it?
You probably don't
Story
know
Chana.
this, but before I left, I sent the Qingming bird to Lemnian Hollow to search for him. But the poor thing got trapped there by the Exaltists and only just made it back. When I examined the bird, I realized Shuyan had been trying to send me messages about the creator, but they never got through. So no, Shuyan never really sided with the Exaltists or betrayed Yunquai Summit, and that's exactly why we need to find him. Hear what he has to say, face to face.
My brother must have had his own reasons for everything he did. I know he'd never betray us.
Whatever the case, Ye Shuyuan has done real damage to Yunquai Summit's reputation. Still, the details can wait until he returns. We'll deal with it properly then.
I take it you two are finished now? Then let me add something. When Sarah tried to summon the creator, we saw this really weird black mist appear.
Black
The
mist
strange thing is, we couldn't even hit it. Our attacks went right through.
Couldn't hit it.
That black mist is a formless entity. To harm it, you must condense it into a tangible state, just like the creature the creator commanded.
I see it now. That black mist must be the true form of the creator's power. I've already discussed this with the mayor. He plans to conduct a discreet investigation through his own channels. For now, we're to stay put. Especially you, Xiaoguang. You need to stay in the temple and focus on recovering. Don't take any more risks.
But Shifu's right, Xiaoguang. You fainted before, remember? You really can't keep pushing yourself like this anymore.
Yeah, Xiaoguang. Since both Shifu and the mayor are stepping in, we can finally take a little break.
The power of the Qingming sword is both the pride of Yunhui Summit and the burden of its wielder. Right now is not the time for it to be drawn. You must cherish this power, and use it for the sake of many, not to serve your own feelings. So, I agree with the High Preceptor's decision. Yishun Guang, you need to rest.
Maybe we should hear what Xiao Guang thinks first.
How about we let Xiaoguang speak for herself first? She's the one who's actually going through all this.
Junior.
I want to help with the investigation too. Even without drawing the sword, there must be something I can still do. Please, let me.
No. I've already
No,
said this
me
before.
no.
If you want to avoid the sword's negative effects, you must stay away from anything related to it. This isn't up for debate. If there are no objections, I'll take my leave here.
Since the High Preceptor has spoken, this meeting is concluded. Thank you all for your cooperation.
Let's skip. Just skimming through more story lang ba yun dahil?
Whoa.
Wise, I'm still a little worried. Sure, Xiaoguang looks fine now, but who knows if that sword's influence might get worse. It won't be good if she really does lose all of her memories. Maybe we should reach out to Ishu and Shifu again?
You got a point. Let's go ask Fufu about it.
That makes sense. But reaching out to Shifu directly might be disruptive. She's had her hands full lately. Let's consult Senior Fufu first.
Shifu, we're really worried about Xiaoguang. If she really does start showing signs of memory loss, is there anything we can do?
There's nothing we can do.
There's
According
nothing
to
we
the
can
records
do.
of past sword wielders, memory loss itself is a warning sign. Once it begins, the erosion caused by the Qingming sword only grows stronger. And after that, there's no turning back.
No way.
But, based on my studies, as long as the case remains intact and Xiaoguang refrains from drawing on the sword's core power, its influence on her can, in theory, be contained. So you must keep a close eye on her condition. Whatever happens, she must never use that sword the way she did before.
Understood. We'll keep a close watch on her.
And about what I said during the meeting earlier, I was too harsh. I didn't think about how it would make her feel. I know she only wanted to help, but after my sister, after what happened to my sister, I can't lose another person to that sword, especially not my own disciple, someone I'm supposed to protect. If only the Qingming sword had chosen me instead.
Please don't blame yourself, Shifu. I know you only said those things because you're worried about Xiaoguang. I'm sure she'll understand too.
Qingming sword chose its own master.
Hold on a second. That means the Qingming sword actually chooses its own master?
Qingming sword have
Yes,
a mind.
that's right. The Qingming sword chose every one of its masters. Only those it accepts can resonate with it and wield its power. But even after all these years, no one has figured out what that sword looks for. It doesn't seem tied to strength, talent, or anything measurable. Back when Xiaoguang and Xu Yan joined Yunque Summit, Mr. Liu thought Xu Yan showed far greater potential. I once guessed the Qingming sword might choose people with a certain kind of constitution, but that doesn't explain why it passed over me, when my constitution is far closer to my sister's, and chose Xiaoguang instead. We know far too little about this sword.
In that case, why let Xiaoguang inherit the Qingming sword in the first place?
Sorry if this sounds blunt, but if we already knew the tragic fate of the Qingming sword's wielders, why let Xiaoguang inherit it?
This was my mistake. One I'll never be able to forgive myself for. After my sister's accident, I devoted everything I had to studying how to suppress the sword's side effects. When I finally succeeded with the case, I naively thought that would be enough, and that the sword could be tamed. So, I let my guard down. Back then, Xiaoguang had only just joined the sect. She was still a curious child. One day, when she was playing behind the mountain, she wandered into an off-limit area where the case was kept.
Hey.
All it took was one touch, and the sword chose her.
Even if the sword chose her, can't we just take the sword away and throw it away?
Once the bond is formed, it can't be undone until the keeper's death.
Just throw the sword into a hollow somewhere.
If only I'd been more careful with its safekeeping. The case had been successful, and I let my pride dull my vigilance. None of this would have happened.
I've heard about it. According to Elder Liu, it was just an accident. No one could have known that something as simple as a touch would form a bond. Instead of blaming anyone, maybe we should focus on what to do next. The way she looked just now, she must be really hurting inside.
The sword is a treasure for the temple. A disaster of a treasure.
I agree. Leaving her alone with her thoughts right now probably.
I mean, the sword is good, it's strong,
Maybe I should
but
go check in on her?
if the side effects are that bad, then why keep it?
I still have something I need to take care of, so if you could go keep her company, that'd be perfect. Xiaoguang really adores you, you know. Having you by her side will make her feel so much better.
Please, when you see her, tell her I'm sorry.
The sword gonna do more harm than good. The story will explain it? Okay. Mà thử can't make out the detail because feel guilty ấy. Bácจะphơi để ắt bác ấy.
Wise? What are you doing here?
You looked upset earlier. I was concerned and wanted to see how you're doing.
Suddenly chubby orange cat battled out from the corner of the room. With noises now must be this little cat doing.
Thank you. I'm fine, really. But you... my diary?
I'm sorry.
Huh? Wait, what exactly did you see?
Oh, you're both here! Perfect. I was just about to go looking for you. Xiaoguang, about what happened at the meeting. Shifu asked her...
I know. She's only being strict because she cares. Anyway, thank you, both of you, for worrying about me.
You don't always have to be the understanding one. It's okay to be upset, you know.
Xiaoguang, I've been meaning to tell you. You don't always have to be the understanding one. It's alright to feel bothered, to feel sad. Anyone would. I would, if I were in your situation. Those feelings are perfectly normal. Nothing to be ashamed of. So, remember, you don't have to carry all of it alone, okay?
Thank you, really. I get it. Don't worry, I'm okay.
Alright. Shifu also asks us to do something else. A little test for you, actually. She just wants to make sure your memory's still doing fine. Just answer whatever feels right, okay?
Uh-huh? A test? Alright then.
I don't know everything you two have been through, so I'll let you do the asking. Just 3 questions will be enough.
Ask her what she had at Yumcha's. How you two first met.
Let me think. When we first met, what were you doing at the time?
When we first met... If you mean at Suibian Temple, I think I was trying to rescue that chubby orange cat.
Looks like you got the first one right. So let's move on to question 2.
She was reading what us about when she was reading fortune that night by the fire.
During that night by the fire, we watched the stars and talked about the silly stuff that happened recently. What story did you share?
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Yunquei Summit and almost ended up going to that pawn
Welcome
shop
back,
in town.
Aspen.
I thought there was nothing left worth keeping except the Qingming sword.
Right again! Now on to the final question.
Final question. What you like being called the most?
And the last one. What do you...
Wait, isn't this question a bit too sudden?
I know the answer to this one. It's that...
Is that
Senior?
senior?
Couldn't quite catch that. Say it a little louder.
It's senior. Aw, you're teasing me again.
Perfect. Seems like your memory's just fine. That really puts my mind at... It's getting late, so I'll head out first. You two get some rest, alright?
After Jufufu say her goodbye, she leave the room. It's just you and Ye Xiongwang, and somehow the air feel a little different. Dialogue on voice นี่ skip มาไหน Tìm sao important mà nó. Sleep.
It's already so late. Who in the world would come looking for me now?
Oh.
Did I really see that? That shadowy figure. Was it just my imagination?
Vi's afraid of ghosts?
Whatever. I'll just follow it and see what's going on. Huh. There's nothing here. This is Suibian Temple. No evil spirit would dare show up here. It's probably just a thief. Oh, there's a cat over there. I'll go take a look.
If no voice must be not important. That's what I saw. Lazy to read anyway. Me too.
Is someone there?
It's a mouse.
Junior. Finally, we meet again.
Wait, I know you.
Surprised? Thought I was your sweet, well-behaved senior? Too bad. The one standing here now is a beast who just wants to survive.
A beast? Vice is a scary
I've been
cat.
waiting for you for such a long time, my dear Junior.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
You're the one that appeared after she used the Qingming sword, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Your memory's sharp. That's right. I am your senior, Ye Shengguang, through and through.
Your her other self?
Could it be your split personality?
If that makes it easier for you, feel free to think of me as such. I'm the one she hides under that perfect obedient mask. The one she refuses to admit exists, but can't erase her other half. If she's the light, then I'm her shadow. If she's the saint high above, then I'm the one crawling through the dirt. She's willing to use that sword, that cursed power, to save everyone, to play the hero. Funny. But me? I just want to live. How can you save others when you can't even save yourself? It's all just a story people make up to feel moved by their own sacrifice. The stupidest lie ever told.
You do have a point.
I get where you're coming from. I don't want to see her hurt herself for the sake of helping everyone else. That's not fair to her.
Fair, you say? You're the very first person who's ever said that word to me. I like it. No wonder she thinks you're so special. But let me tell you something. Every chosen heir of the Qingming sword is expected to become a hero. And yet, people are selfish by nature. Behind every noble reason hides an ugly truth. People want heroes. They raise their banners high, but all they really want is someone else to take the fall. A shield to stand in front of them. Someone to die in their place. But when that hero burns out, when she's spent everything she has, what then? Oh, they'll build a monument, offer flowers, shed a few pretty tears, write poems about her glory, and then they'll wait for the next fool to pick up the sword, to become the new hero. No one ever cares about the person beneath that title, the one who bleeds, who trembles, who cries. So tell me, if one day that hero stood before everyone and said, "It hurts, I can't do this anymore, I just want to live," what do you think would happen?
Understand, right? I don't know.
I don't know. But everyone has the right to make their own choice.
I like your honesty.
Before you suddenly
The truth is, from the moment that sword chose me, I knew exactly what I wanted. To be anything but a hero. I refuse to die before the world does. Oh, did I scare you? Don't worry. I just needed some air. She'll be back very soon. How about I let you in on a little secret? This outfit? I picked it out for her. Pretty, isn't it? Looks like it's about time. She's waking up. Guess we'll talk again soon.
Hold on. I still have a lot of questions to ask you.
you can finish a sentence. It is as if the white-haired child was suddenly shut down. The eyes fluttering shut. A moment later, the familiar Xiao Wang finally returned.
What? Hmm.
Let's rest. ZZZ តើញtrip marketing ទៀត Okay, I spent bags again. Back how many times? 2 times. Back to back. Yao Huang election support the mob Premier League. Oh, support? Maybe you need to pull them. But pull constantly. I pull the Dahlia, sell pull. Sell took the pull support election. Me the crowd dollar high. But you got something on your mind. Pull the high nhung win lượt đi tập bay please. Yes, all. Cái đi. Win chớn à. Xiao is usually so quiet. When she sleep, I've never seen her sleepwalk before. But with everything that's been going down lately, she must be under a lot of pressure too. If something happened, it should just be temporary. Could it be the Qingming sword? She got a point. If the Qingming sword is behind this, then we've got a serious problem on our hands. Just to be safe, I better check with Shifu. I'll let you know what she says. Skip Sunday, RC, High, and DDD. DDD មានដល់ម៉ា S3 ឯងខ្ញុំបាច់ S5 បាន support elation នេះគួរឲ្យទុកចិត្តជាង support break ព្រោះ break មិនដឹងទៅមុខរួចអត់ទេ
Remember me? I'm Jill from Krampus Compliance Authority. Yup, that Judgment Division of Tops. The one that makes all the bad guys run for cover. And this lovely young lady must be the rising star of Yongkoi Summit. The current keeper of the Qingming Sword herself. We've never really had the chance to properly get acquainted, have we?
Hello. I'm Yashunguang. It's nice to meet you, Miss Zhao from Krampus.
Honestly, the honor's all mine. Finally meeting the legend herself? In person? You know, there are people out there secretly placing bets that you'll become new Eridu's next Void Hunter. They're saying stuff like she'll be the one to restore Yongkoi Summit's former glory and all that.
ថ្មីទុកចិត្តជាងចាស់ចឹង
Oh,
ហើ
I'm
យ
not that amazing.
The Dahlia ក៏
I
ថ្មី
just,
តែ
Oh, you
ថ្មី
don't need
បែប
to be modest.
ចាស់
For someone
ថ្មី
as
support
gifted and
character ចាស់
talented as you,
តែនោះថ្មី
someone who
support
turns
character
heads
ថ្មី
just by walking in the crowd, being too modest could be considered arrogance.
Please don't say things like that.
I'm kidding. Don't take it too seriously. Still, you're the chosen one, aren't you? And we also have Mr. Watts here. Lovely to see you again, too.
Is it me, or does Miss Zhao seem a
a
little
little
different today?
different
Oh, looks like you're still getting to know me. My attitude always depends on the relationship, you know. Like today, I came all the way here with a bunch of carefully chosen gifts just to see you guys. But aside from these little goodies, I also also brought something you'll definitely want. Information about Mr. Ye Shuyun.
You mean my brother?
Uh-huh. So, tell me, don't I make a pretty great guest?
មានតែចាប់មើល leak មកទៅមុខទៀត
You said you have
អេ
news
ទៅ
about my brother?
leak animation ចេញទៅ
Wait, do you actually know where he is?
Dạ bên leak animation នេះ នៅ
Don't get all worked up, Missy. Rushing won't get you anywhere. But your instincts are spot on. I do happen to have a lead on your brother's whereabouts.
Where is he? Please tell me.
Well, that's not very professional of you. In business, it all comes down to equal exchange. I give you what you want, and you give me what I want. Fair, efficient, and perfectly transparent. Barging in and asking for something before offering a trade? That's some questionable manners.
ក៏គេបើក beta នោះមិនមាន គាត់ចង់ដឹងបើក បាន leak នៅ ដឹងឥឡូវ ASO
She's just really worried. It's her brother we're talking about. So,
អត់ដល់នេះចេញ patch ថ្មីបានប៉ុន្មានថ្ងៃចេញ leak animation ថ្មីតែលើកមុនហ្នឹងបើក Let's patch ចេញ character ណាមិនមែន attribute marketing ហ្នឹងណា
Now we're talking, Proxy. A new unknown area has appeared in Lemnian Hollow, and I'm heading there to investigate. That's why I'm here.
An unknown area?
Correct. And to sweeten the deal, I'll throw in a bonus. According to the latest observation data, Lemnian Hollow has expanded by approximately 0.002%, accompanied by abnormal miasma activity. This occurred right after your battle with Ye Shuyun ended. So, my theory is that there's some kind of abnormal miasma in that newly emerged unknown area, which is causing Lemnian Hollow to expand. I need your help investigating it.
But why me? If you need help from a proxy, I get that, but what can I do for you?
Because you're the current keeper of the Qingming sword.
She want her to use the Qingming sword.
Interesting tidbits from Dylan. How the Qingming sword reacts oddly near the hollow steps. And how it was the sword's power that ultimately saved Ye Shuyun. Also, did those white flowers that appeared in Wi-Fi cause a strange reaction from the sword? Like
CN and JP at អីទេកុំអី
That's
បាន
right.
ឃើញ
The Qingming
បា
sword
ខ
started
SP
trembling
បាត់ហើ
when
យ
we came into contact with those
តែ
flowers.
គេ delay ធ្វើថ្មី
Wait,
ភ្លាម
how
ភ្លាម
did
អស់
you
ចឹង
know?
I'm just connecting the dots on what we know so far. If my guess is right, the power of that sword, this new area, and the entire Lemnian Hollow are all connected somehow. And those strange white flowers may just be related to the abnormal miasma causing this expansion. So, I need you, Missy.
I hope the new planet is funny.
To join me.
Because that's the whole theme of Revelation.
I'll give you the exact coordinates where your brother was last seen. I spotted him right at the edge of that new area.
All right, I'll do it.
That's a decisive answer. What about you, Proxy?
What's your health?
Not an option. Not an option. Observing the connection between that hollow area and the Qingming sword is part of my research. My terms are non-negotiable. Looks like you two aren't exactly on the same page yet. That's all right. I'm patient. I can wait. And don't worry, I never force a deal. So, if you decide you do want to work with me, come and find me at the cable car station. Proxy, you're smart, I can tell. I'm sure you'll make the most reasonable choice.
I know you still have concerns, but this lead means everything to me. Don't worry, if Ishuan Shifu finds out and punishes us, I'll take full responsibility. Please, I
don't care if I get punished for this. What I care about is your health.
I don't care if I get punished. What matters to me is your health condition, Qingming sword. We can't take blind risks.
You know, before my brother left, I think I heard him say something. He said he'd save me. So I think maybe that's why he left without telling. But here I am, pretending nothing
Maybe
happened.
มันល្អទេ
Stuck here
planet
in
ថ្មីបើគេ
safety,
ធ្វើភ្លាមៗ
waiting, praying,
ទេ
doing
just
nothing.
hopefully
I don't want to be the fragile doll hiding in a glass house everyone keeps locked away anymore. I want to give something back. To use my strength to protect the people who've always protected me. I want to return the warmth and love I've received with my own hands.
I understand how you feel, but alright, I understand. You have my word.
I understand how you feel. I really do. But that sword is dangerous for you. I'm responsible for your safety.
Junior, you have a sibling too. If she went missing one day...
All right. I respect your choice. We'll go together.
Thank you. Being reckless. That means more to me than I can ever say.
No need to thank me, but promise me one thing.
No need to thank me. But promise me one thing. Whatever happens in the Hollow, promise me you'll put your own safety first.
I promise.
And about what you said, that you don't want to be the one who always needs protecting. Honestly, I've never thought of myself as your protector. You're way too strong for that, Senior. I'm just a
I knew it! You came after all. I just knew you'd make the right choice.
Before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
Go on.
You said you wanted to investigate because you detected signs of the Hollow expanding. But you're from Tops, aren't you? I mean, would Tops really care about what happens to Phylum Heights? No matter what goes wrong here, would it?
It's only natural you'd think that way, Missy. The moment you learned I work for Tops, you'd start assuming that everything I do is for their benefit. And honestly, that's not entirely wrong. But like I said before, I'm with Krampus Compliance Authority. Krampus does operate under Tops, sure. But our duty is to audit, judge, and enforce the rules. Those useless clowns Tops sent to Phylum Heights before were our judgment targets. So please, don't lump me in with them. Besides, the bigger an organization gets, the messier its internal politics become.
So what you're saying is...
Don't forget, Krampus is the one managing Phylum Heights now. No matter what happens, I have to take responsibility for my work. Like I told you before, in this world, everything comes down to one thing. Equivalent exchange. We've taken so much from Phylum Heights. It's only fair we take responsibility for protecting it, too. Smart people don't take without giving back. In contrast, Yunquei Summit's shining prodigy and current keeper of the Qingming Sword, dear Miss Ye Shunguang here, seems to have a much more honest reason for joining the investigation. All for her brother, right? Oh my! Who would have thought? Turns out a tops businesswoman like me cares more about Phylum Heights than Yunquei Summit does.
We do care about Phylum Heights.
Of course we care about Phylum Heights, but at the moment, the only sign of hollow expansion comes from your readings. Besides, most hollows grow at a gradual pace. That doesn't prove anything yet.
You've done your research, I see. But, according to my data, Lemnian Hollow's expansion rate is way beyond normal. Still, we won't know the truth until we go in and take a look ourselves. Don't worry. Once we're inside, I'll point out to you exactly where I last saw Mr. Ye Shuyuan. So, let me summarize the main mission objectives once more. Enter the mysterious new area in Lemnian Hollow. Investigate the expansion and the abnormal miasma activity, and determine the cause. To achieve this, I'll need the help of the most skilled proxy in New Eridu to guide my way. I'll also need the Qingming Sword's keeper to use the blade and resonate with the white flowers so I can figure out the relationship with the miasma's abnormal behavior. No time to waste. Let's head out now.
Let's go. New map.
I checked around a bit. This place used to be an old porcelain mine. It's where they used to process lumite ore. If we keep going forward, we'll probably reach the main mining area.
Ye Shiyuan.
Heart. That's strange. Did the Qingming Sword just move?
What's wrong? Did the sword react to something? It's not affecting you, is it? Maybe we should go back for now and double check.
Don't worry. I just felt like the sword resonated with some kind of energy here.
Looks like the sword
New
really
map, new
is
mechanic.
connected to this area somehow.
Abnormal miasma detected in this area.
Abnormal miasma.
Something's definitely wrong. The miasma around here feels different from what we've...
You mean the miasma here feels unusually thick?
It's not about the concentration.
It's not about the concentration of miasma, but there's something unsettling about it.
According to my previous investigation, this area is an abandoned mining site. Before you defeated that creature controlled by the creator, there wasn't even an entrance here. Clearly, this is an area lost to time. A no man's land. Okay then, that's enough intel sharing for now. Your brother's known location is, and I've sent you. The sector I'm investigating lies in the opposite direction, so we'll split up for now. We can meet up again once you finish investigating it.
Huh? We're not going together? Based on what Junior...
According to the principle of equivalent exchange, I give you leads on Ye Shuyuan, and you help me with my investigation. Nowhere in our deal does it say I have to babysit your invest. Or are you trying to get me to work for free, Missy?
No, that's not what I mean.
Xiaoguang's just worried about you.
You're misunderstanding. Xiaoguang is only
Well then, you don't have to worry about me. I am Krampus's most successful judge, the only one without a single failed mission on her record, and the holder of the title, the Unbeaten Legend. You two should probably focus on yourselves. Go handle your mission, and we'll meet up at the dock later. Just don't keep me waiting too long.
Since she's so capable, okay then. Let's follow the coordinates and start from the warehouse is right over there.
Can I switch please? គេអត់ឲ្យលេង M2 យាយឆងវងទេ
This place feels so dangerous. Why would my brother ever come here?
He must have had his reasons. Once we find him, we'll know for sure.
Guess I'll just have to ask him myself.
Miasma anomaly
New bamboo.
is increasing.
Let's head out. This way.
Wait, am I seeing a bamboo in front of the warehouse?
I can't believe there's an active bamboo in this no man's land.
Over there.
A bamboo that makes sense. I don't know. Bamboo មកពីណាអត់មានមនុស្សមកតែមាន bamboo ណា
Wow, you just picked up a new perception technique on your own? That's amazing! I knew you were gifted. Give it time and you'll be one of the best and brightest of Yunquay Summit.
Oh, it's the time titan blessing again.
Alert. Unidentified bamboo detected ahead. Model unknown. Not listed in any new Eridu official databases. Risk advisory. High-level intelligence data construct detected within the target. Its data structure bears partial resemblance to samples in the database, but no full match found.
High-level intelligent data construct.
Error. Data error detected. Attempting to reorganize data.
Whoa, this little guy can speak the universal language. Is it talking to itself? Or did its language module glitch out?
It seems kind of weird.
Reorganizing. Data. Hey, friends over there. I can see you. It's nice to meet you. My name is Lockspring. As you can tell, I'm a bamboo that's a little faulty.
What are you doing all alone in a place like this?
I must apologize. There's an issue with my memory module, so I'm not even sure why I'm here. When I first became aware, I was already stuck here. I've been wandering around ever since, but luckily I remember the important things. What I am and why I was created. That's enough to keep my mind in. I was built by one
Oh,
of
it's
the first
Sunbringer.
void hunters, Lady Sunbringer herself. As you might know, Lady Sunbringer was the chief executive officer of Marcel Group, the very inventor of all bamboo. I belong to an early series she designed, the High Firepower Combat Bamboo.
Combat
Model number
bamboo.
GU0001. Sadly, that line was discontinued not long after release due to various issues. After all these years, most bamboo of my model have been scrapped. Perhaps I'm the last of my models still operating.
High firepower combat bamboo. But lots of bamboo can help in combat these days, right?
That's true, but I'm not quite the same. Simply put, my firepower was several magnitudes higher. But don't be fooled by how I look now. I was quite formidable in my prime. But do not worry. My combat module has been non-functional for years. I pose no threat.
Reminded me of Mavika.
We're not frightened. It's
I
just
don't
the
know.
first time I've seen a bamboo.
She
with that
reminded me
kind
of
setup.
Kiana.
You've got me curious. What drove Lady Sunbringer to design high firepower combat bamboo in the first place?
Every bamboo she made was designed with a purpose. Some were meant to share the burden of human labor. Others, to bring warmth and company. Lady Sunbringer loved humanity more than anything ever could. That's why every, no matter the appearance, was made to serve mankind. And for us, the High Firepower Combat Series, that mission, hard-coded deep within our core, is simple and absolute: to protect humanity.
To protect.
I was born to protect, but now I've lost all the means I once had to fulfill that purpose. So I suppose protecting isn't something I can really talk about anymore. Perhaps my end should be the same as the others of my kind.
Why should take it home and
Buried in
fix it?
some cold scrapyard, quietly forgotten.
Don't say that. We'll get you out of the hollow. And once we do, we'll find someone to fix you up.
It's been far too long. I doubt anyone in New Eridu even remembers my mom. Still, thank you for saying.
Why was your model discontinued anyway?
Your model sounds very powerful. May I ask?
Perhaps because we were too pricey to maintain. Our failure rate was also much higher than other Bangbu. I'm proof of both. My memory, combat, and even speech modules have all suffered varying degrees of damage. Technically, I should have been scrapped long ago. Yet, somehow, I'm still, but I've got nowhere else to go. So I just wander through these ruins, day after day.
It's okay. You can come with us. We'll take you out of here. Oh, right. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Yeshengguang, but you can call me Xiaoguang. This is my junior, Wise. We're disciples from Yunquei Summit. We came here looking for my brother and to investigate the anomalies in the... Right. You mentioned abnormal miasma just now? What did you...
As a combat Bangbu, I'm quite sensitive to changes in my surroundings. Recently, I've noticed that there have been abnormal changes in the surrounding miasma. It seems to cling to a strange type of white flower, even causing it to mutate. Unfortunately, I was attacked by ethereals before I could observe what the flower's mutation looked like.
White flowers and abnormal miasma. Miss Zhao mentioned the same things before. Do you know where we can find these white...
There are plenty of those white flowers nearby. If it's convenient for you, we can head over to that watchtower. It should be the highest point around, and will give us a clear view of the surrounding area.
The bamboo is
That's a
stopped.
great idea. Junior, let's head there.
Holy great shot.
I didn't think the Qingming sword could do something like that.
That figure. It's my brother. He really is here.
Chase him.
Over there. Miss Zhao's surrounded by a ton of ethereals.
As expected, there's a ton of those weird white flowers here. Do they all have abnormal miasma clinging to them? Miss Zhao was just chased by a whole bunch of ethereals out of sight. She's all alone. But if we go now...
I'll follow your lead.
You decide. Whatever you...
Thank you. I've decided. I want to help. As for my brother, at least now we know he's okay. And besides, you're here with me, right? For now, we just can't ignore a friend in danger.
I knew you'd say that. Let's move. Miss Zhao's surrounded, so we'd better help her eliminate some ethereals.
Okay.
Don't worry. You made the right decision.
Pure hope. Oh, the blade knows my heart.
Ultimate.
The sword?
The story
Here's
core
my
scene is
heart.
very idealistic and preachy. Just freeze. Internet that
The sword mirrors my heart. Swirling snow! Huh? Soaring light!
Okay, hello. I'm back.
Another one of those obstacles.
That's so
I'm
slow.
leaving it to you, Junior. Prius, this is perfect. You've already handled those ethereals. The blade knows my heart. Ride the wind. Through the void.
Xạo quay sneo hay mà chui vậy?
Miss Zhao, are you alright?
Wait, don't tell me you came here because you were worried about me.
We saw you surrounded by a ton of ethereals from the watchtower. We got so worried we...
Yeah. We caught sight of her brother earlier, but Xiaoguang gave up chasing him to come help you instead.
I didn't need rescuing, but fine. Since our original deal was that you'd help me with the investigation, seems you're keeping your word. And I like that. And who's this Bamboo?
Oh, this is Luxspring. We
Xiao
met it on the
Clan.
way. It said it's kind of broken, so it's been wandering around here alone.
They underestimated Xiao.
I'm fairly familiar with this area. Maybe I can be of some use to you. In exchange, I hope you can take me out of this hollow.
A little Bamboo wandering around a place this dangerous alone, huh? That's pretty interesting.
You flatter me. But you're right. I'm not quite like the usual Bamboo. My combat instincts far even with my body damaged. My memory core still carries the memory of every battle I fought. That's probably the reason I've managed to survive in a place this...
That explanation almost sounds too reasonable. Either way, having someone who knows the terrain is useful. Right now, that's our best option. Back to business. I just scouted the area and, as expected, the scent of that abnormal miasma is thick here.
So you also felt it. I was just about to say, these ethereal... I'm assuming this is what you mentioned before? But the miasma doesn't seem to have a tangible form.
I've also been mulling that over. Earlier, I discovered that this abnormal miasma clings to those white flowers.
Right. Luxspring mentioned before that it causes the flowers to mutate.
Mutate. So,
Mutate.
that's what's going on. If this little Bamboo's intel is accurate, perhaps we could find the tangible form of this miasma in those mutated flowers and track down the source of the expansion using what we learn. I have a feeling that this all has something to do with the creator.
You mean the creator that Sarah mentioned?
Yep, but that's just my theory. We'll need more proof. Right now, let's just find those mutated flowers. Even without this whole mutation thing, these flowers are pretty odd by themselves.
You're right, they are now growing in Fahrenheit even.
You're right. We've seen them plenty of times deep inside the hollow. But
เพราะว่าฉันโชว์เล่น story
they've
จอ
begun
บอื่น
showing up
เนี่ย
in Phylum Heights.
In Phylum
กดเล่นละโคตร
What about Phylum Heights?
Oh, nothing. I mean, it's really strange those flowers would appear in Phylum Heights. Be careful, everyone.
ได้จบ
Right here.
These ethereals are all soaked in the stench of abnormal miasma. It looks like the Qingming sword is resonating with them. We should look into this.
Percy! Weren't you here to find your brother? What, giving up on him already?
I already know my brother's safe. That's good enough for me. For now, I have other things to do.
Strong.
Split the heavens! Radiant clouds! Let's head to where the ethereals are coming from. I can feel it. The Qingming sword is guiding me.
So you're not just some dainty little princess. You're much more capable than I thought. Thank you. And
Wait, is that Miss Carol? What's she doing
Teacher.
here?
I see. You want to make them descend. I'll
Make
do
them
it.
descend.
As long as they succeed, I'll join. Now is the most opportune moment. Even if it means staining my hands with blood.
That was...
What is Carol Anna up
performed
to?
by miasma?
Yes, that was my teacher, Miss Carol. But why would her illusion appear?
There are quite a few similar phantoms around here. I've seen several myself. From what I've observed, their shapes and voices have been preserved by the miasma in some peculiar way, which allows...
I've heard miasma can preserve images of people. Looks like there's just no way to tell when that actually...
So your teacher...
I don't really know. I couldn't completely...
The one your teacher mentioned must be the creator, right? And your teacher kinda sounded like Miss Sarah from the Exaltists.
She wouldn't want that. There must be some misunderstanding.
Based on everything we've seen so far, the creator's descent would cause a catastrophe. There's no way my teacher would want that.
You really believe in your teacher that much? People are the most unpredictable, untrustworthy creatures in the world.
I don't think so. Junior Wise knows his teacher far better than some illusion repeating a few random words. If we can't even trust the ones closest to us, what else is there that we can put our trust...
Ourselves. And only ourselves.
Yo.
It's nothing.
Xiao is being so
Based
real.
on the clues, I think
It's
we can be
almost
certain
sad.
now. There's an abnormal miasma in Lemnian Hollow that's causing it to expand, and it's connected to the creator. The anomaly you and Dylan felt before was actually a kind of
So that means...
It means a terrifying tsunami is coming. Quite possibly the awakening of the creator.
Sorry, I actually meant to ask earlier.
The creator is the being worshipped by the Exaltists. They treat it like a god, believing it can give them power and create a whole new world.
Xiao
What
is
we've
sad.
gathered, this creator is very
She
likely
sounds
to
like she
feel
have
abnormal
depression.
miasma around us.
I see. So you're talking about the same creator I know of. I've also heard stories about the Exaltists.
Hello, Pranani.
Sadly,
You've already been a huge help, though. You're really familiar with the area, you managed to guide us here, and you showed us the tower.
Sorry to interrupt this touching moment, but to prevent the worst
I mean,
from
she
happening,
does.
we'd better
I
hurry
know.
and find those
Tôi
mutated
toàn đau à?
flowers.
Right. The Qingming Sword's resonance is growing stronger
Cái
alongside
lại
the presence of
ourselves
abnormal
mà nhỉ?
miasma. What we're...
She sounds like she have depression.
Ourselves. And only ourselves.
looking for
Sounds so
probably
different.
isn't too far ahead. The blade may sense strong abnormal miasma. It's very likely that the special white flower... The white flowers are turning black?
watch out!
White turning black.
Right the way.
Wait, why is there a single black flower mixed in? So this is the mutation caused by the abnormal miasma. The white flowers completely turned black. They look even more dangerous now.
Forget the flowers. The abnormal miasma on these ethereals is even stronger than before. Let's handle this with caution.
Ồ, xào quậy vào chưa?
A measure of steel slices the world through!
I can hop in anytime.
Let's hurry up and check those black flowers. She shouldn't be drawing on the Qingming sword's power. What's wrong? You look so surprised. It's not like this is our first meeting, my dear Junior.
My dear Junior. The other Xiaoguang.
The other Xiaoguang from earlier.
Good. I knew you wouldn't forget me. I need to find a chance to give you a
Proper reward.
reward. No. I said no, and I meant it. If you touch that sword again, we'll both... Fine. You win. But we won't do it again.
Wait.
You could say that. Sometimes I can feel her, but I do what I can to make sure we survive. Blood as the bond. Soul as the vow. Be gone! Sorry for the trouble,
That girl was your other?
I'm not completely sure. Maybe it's the Qingming sword?
So you know about your other self.
What? You knew she existed? But...
Sorry. I did know about her, yes. Sometimes I can even sense what she's doing. But that night, she just appeared out of nowhere and acted so strange towards you. I didn't know how to explain, so I just pretended I didn't know anything. I'm really, really sorry.
It's alright. What worries me more is the Qingming sword. She just used its power. How are you feeling?
Actually, it was my idea too. I thought no matter what, she thought it'd be safer if she were the one to do it instead of me. And it's true. She did use the sword's power, but I didn't feel anything at all.
Even so,
Wait, what?
that's too dangerous.
តែមួយអើយความ personality មួយទៀត use the sword អត់មាន side effect ទេ
No matter what happens, you're safe.
I know. It's just...
Sorry to interrupt, but I feel like I should remind you. Seems like we're being...
Yeah, I felt it too. They're over there.
Brother?
I think I see something over there. Did Senior Ye leave it?
When you read this letter, please don't try to look for me anymore. I know you came here for my sake, but I'm sorry, I can't face you yet. Especially you, Xiaoguang. Because some darkness, once it's cling to you, can never be washed away. I can spoil? No. But no matter what, you have to understand this. The Qingming sword was never a symbol of glory. It was always a charcoal meant to consume you. And you, Wise, my junior, I know you're someone I can trust. That's why I'm leaving my sister in your care. I'm asking you to protect her, to protect the only family I have left. As for me, I'm going after the only hope that can severe this charcoal. Until I find that miracle, please forgive me for not being able to see you. Ye Shiyon.
Do you think Senior Ye left this letter to tell us something? But it feels so vague. It's pretty hard to read between the lines.
Brother. He's avoiding me. I don't know why he's doing this. There's so much he keeps from in his eyes. I'm still that immature kid who needs protecting. But I have grown up. I've gotten stronger. Yet, I'm still not good enough to share everyone's burden. Sorry. I didn't mean to start rambling about all these heavy things.
If Senior Ye really wanted to disappear,
See you later.
We wouldn't have found this letter. The fact that he left clues means he wants to communicate with us, but won't meet us face to face. Maybe there's a reason he has to stay hidden.
You're right. He must have his reasons.
You really do just trust people that easily, huh?
What's wrong with that? Plus, he's not people. He's my brother.
Nothing wrong with that. It's just a common trait of greenhouse flowers. Let's hope he's someone worth trusting then.
Reboot. Requesting reboot. Data corrupted.
Oh no. Looks like Lock Spring's gotten worse. Should we get it out for repair?
We've pretty much wrapped up here. It's about I got something on the abnormal miasma and the hollow expansion, and you've managed to find some too bad. None of it is exactly good. Let's go. I'll leave the rest to you, Proxy. As expected of a pro. You're way more efficient than I thought, Proxy. Alright, let's go over what we know so far. Lemnian Hollow is indeed expanding at an unusual rate. Just like I guessed before, it's because of the abnormal miasma. Though it has no tangible form, it clings to those white flowers, mutating them and turning them into black flowers.
Those mutated black flowers spread corruption around it and draw in ethereals. But I can purify them with the Qingming.
Correct. You said Phylum Heights had those white flowers too, right? No, that shouldn't be possible. Theoretically, they can only survive inside the— Anyway, let's—
Reboot. Full system
maybe we should take Locks.
Yeah, that's probably our bigger
You're coming with us, Miss Zhao?
This little Bangbu knows that area really well. It's worth keeping it. Besides, I've got nothing urgent going on.
So, do you happen to know any shops?
I actually do know someone who's really good at fixing Bangbu. He's not in
You really can do anything. Having you around is so reassuring. All right then, I'm counting on.
Enzo. Back លើ M2 W engine W engine ទៅប្រហែលខ្ញុំមានអីប្រើមាន Necomata engine និង crit rate ច្រើនពេកទេឃើញថាបាក់ farm destroy ឯងហើយតួជាប្រើ boss soldier 11 ក៏នៅតែ signature 20% better ដែរ W engine ខ្លាចតែ low and hard ខ្លាំងហ្មង 75% ឯង Ôi âm thu nhưng mà làm thật là sơ chê vậy mà nó còn là ban defend nó sai ra on ultimate I think hay là mỗi bởi dương mình làm chuyện chính nhưng switch giờ tập hợp lực character xây bán sầu với tiên lại chẳng man âm thú của bán đây chẳng miền tập phở active option W engine
Leave it to me. Split the heavens. You frost flippins. The sword follows my will, and winds howl in the heavens. Split the heavens. Radiant clouds.
Perfect! Daydream? This won't take much! Reveal truth! We'll finish the mission perfectly. I'll be fine. It's recovered! Split the heavens!
Stun jump ពេល parry ហ្នឹង W engine ហ្នឹងចឹងបើប្រឯងថា M2 មិនលើសបានផងលុះ pull អ្នកផ្សេងទៀតនិយាយជងផងខ្លាំងស្រាប់ទៅឆែកមើល bright win ទៅឃើញដូចជា W engine 20% better than F2P option តែបើ M2 ដូចជាប្រហែលប្រហែលគ្នាដែរតែខុសគ្នាតិចតួចទេ
With a pure heart, the sword will follow.
Bơ phở brimstone 20% 21% better បើផើបោះ soldier 0 ហើយ 19% better តែបើ M2 ពី M1 ទៅ M2 ចាំ 26% 27% ខុសគ្នា 7% ហើយបើយើងយក engine វាស្រួល build banyak banget parry. Oh, slow. Okay, chẳng chăm sải chăm to tiếp. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Sải that is all. W engine ល្អតែខ្លាចតែ pull អត់បាន trust